you're going and finding your...
Okay.
Month, and they started just you know,
Oh.
just
Okay. We've got the dual screen going. This is great. Trying to figure out how to make it so I can see the comments better, but I don't think I can. So, instead, I will show you guys how to wholesale today. Okay, we're going to talk about wholesaling. This is the first time that I've ever used this setup, so we might have tech issues. I don't know, but we will give it our best shot. So, can you guys hear me? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? Yes, no, yes, no. Hey there. I don't use Podio, so no. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. No Podio. We use Wholetek. This is Wholetek. Wholetek has an AI negotiator in it. It's your little AI negotiator up here. He negotiates all of our deals. So I set up a new account today for this TikTok Live. And I'm going to show you how we add deals with a single click, how we get the AI to negotiate, how I just run the numbers for a deal real quick. So everything that you need to know, I'm going to show you that right now. So let's see. Let's find a property that I don't have in the system. Now, you could do this in the For You page. We're currently launching the For You page, so it's not up yet. But once the For You page is up, you'll be able to do this instead of going through Redfin. That's what that site's called, right? Redfin. Can you see the screen better if I do it this size? I think so. Yeah, you can't see the buttons on the side. Let's see. That looks good. And then, yep, okay. So let's grab a property. I have that one, have that one, have that one. Let's actually go into a different area because I think I did a lot of Orlando yesterday. Or let's change the filters. We don't want new construction. What is this property? 2233 Silver Pines. It's a condo though. We'll go to a new area because I just searched this area. So let's head over to Tampa. We'll do a little bit of Lakeland, a little bit of Tampa, a little bit of St. Pete, a little bit of everything over here. Okay. I got the tall desk with the treadmill because I saw your setup. Oh, cool, yeah. I have my desk is the movie one. It goes up and down. And then I've had that treadmill. I've had that set up for like 2 years now. But I also have this chair because, you can't be walking the whole time. At some point you get tired. And this chair is a massage chair slash heated seats, which I should turn on the heated seat now because I'm cold. When do you use AI during this process? I'm about to show you. So I'm going to show you adding a property, then we're going to run the numbers, and then we're going to have AI take over. And just make my seat warm. Okay, so this one looks like it's in St. Pete. The thing about this one is you see how the wood is all exposed here? That's because water damage happened. It got flooded. And those properties, you got to get them really dirt cheap for anybody to want them. But this is a good one right here. This one doesn't look like it was hit by a hurricane. So let's grab this one. Green 22, 41. There it is right there. So this is leads feed, what we're looking at right now. This is called leads feed. So this is very much like a privy, prop stream, prop wire, something like that. And it is built into Wholetek, the AI software. Now I'm just going to add this property by pushing that little rocket ship. You see success. And now it's going to be inside of my opportunities. There it is right there, Greenwich. That's the one we just looked at. So now let me go back to leads feed. I'm going to scroll down. Now the formatting on this is a little weird because in order to get it to fit the screen that you're looking at here on TikTok, I had to shrink down my window. As you can see, it's not a full screen. It's made super small. So I'm really only using like 3/4 of my computer screen right now. Try to get this back in size. There we go. So let's scroll down and find a comparable property. This one sold for $190. Let's do some filters first so we can get some lower options. Now we are a 10,000. I mean 10,000, 1,008 square feet. So let's do 1,200. Well, you were built in 79, so let's do 1989. Lot size is fine. Bed, bath, fine. Condo, townhouse. So this must be a condo, townhouse already. Sold, apply. Actually, we want to change these dates. Apply. Make it small. Zoom in. Okay, so what do we got around here? We got 99, 210. So what's the 210? This one here. It's in the same community. The house itself looked of quality, like it was a little bit updated, but they didn't really show us the bathrooms. Like, that looks good. But where's like our bathrooms? That's all the pictures we get. See if we can find more pictures. Maybe on Realtor. Maybe on Realtor. I don't want to sign in. There are a couple more pictures. Okay, so yeah, fully done. Sold for $210. Gorgeous. Love it. Looks so good. Okay. And it's a lived-in one because that could be staged. Actually, it probably is staged. There's nothing in the closets. So it's a full reno at $210. And it is $22,960, so it's smaller. So we'll definitely get a $210. So let's go back here. Honestly, we could probably go $215. See, it already put the agent information in here as well for us. Honestly, we could probably go $215. See, it already put the agent information in here as well for us. Go after repair value $210. And we are in what kind of condition? I would say we're good. Yeah, we're good condition. We're just old. Look at that blue carpet. Alright, we're in good condition. So now it's going to auto-populate the mass for us. Let's make this small. Right, here's what it thinks we should offer. And then let me just make sure that the AI is on. He is on. Cool. Now I noticed that we didn't get the agent's number in this. Typically it gives you the agent's number, but it doesn't here. So I wonder if we need to find it ourselves. I mean, I don't wonder, I know we need to find it ourselves. So let's find it. Doesn't seem to be here. Oh, here we go. 813. Let's put this in there and see if it tells us yes or no. It doesn't flag it at all. So that looks good. So we'll add that. And then we will send the offer off. So now I'm going to go over to my opportunities. Grab this. I'm going to skip processing because I already did the math. I'm going to throw it into sending offer. When you do that, it automatically sends an offer email. Breaks down our whole offer. And then it sends a text message. The text message was unsuccessful, which I had a concern about. Unknown destination handset. The destination number you are trying to reach is unknown and may no longer exist. So that's probably why we didn't get the number when we put it in from LeadsFeed, because they have more updated data. So they already know if the number has come back bounced before, that they don't give it to you because it'll bounce. So we have to go searching for this. Maybe this one, but this is probably going to be a landline. We'll give it a try though. I see a bunch of comments coming in here. Sorry guys. AI during this process. So AI is about to start now. So as soon as the agent responds, the AI is now activated. He will start negotiating. They did different flooring inside. Yeah, they did, but that was a patio. When you sign up for the program, do y'all teach how to work the software, etc.? Yeah, if you're signed up for the community, 100%. If you sign up for just the software, we have a get started section. That's this here with all the training that you need plus support. So let's delete this number. Sneeze. We're going to copy this. Let me refresh it so that it picks up the new number. There it goes. Okay, so 77 send. Let's see if this one worked. Message send. Cannot send message as DND is active for SMS. I think I did that. There we go. Now let's see. This is how you know when it's AI versus when it's you. See, it says here, Evelina Sazo. It was me. That one's sent, so I'm assuming that that's not a landline. That is their cell phone, and it is active. So fingers crossed. Let's find another one. I have some other ones that I already have loaded in here. So let me just show you those properties. Now that you know what it's like to add a property. So these are 25 other listings I have that I've added today that I need to go through. I can look them 25 other listings I have that I've added today that I need to go through. I can look them up here. This is 11264 Village Way. I might need to refresh because I haven't done anything in here in a minute. Orlando. Sorry, I'm missing some of these. Is this your software? This is Wholetek. What email does it use to send it? Whatever email was registered with the agent. I stopped using GHL as my CRM. This is Wholetek. But I do miss the layout. It costs for every email and text. Yes. There is no unlimited option, but it's like 0.0008 cents. So it's not even close to a penny. Most people don't spend more than $30 a month in their costs for sending out messages and stuff like that. Why is nothing coming up? I forgot. 1264. It's like we're frozen. We're just thinking. One, two, 6, 4. Here we go. Bill. Age. 1264 Village Way. Here we go. Okay. It's 1,000 square feet, so it's 1,200. let's do... So 225 and 210 are the highest. Let's see if we do 1300. Still, those are still the highest, huh? Oops, I meant to go out. What if we go a little further out? Okay. Still, those are the highest, and they're trying to sell for 130? I mean, 231? The highest is 225. What is this right here? 199? So 225, who are you? They're more updated. Cute. So these people are like way overpriced. Especially for the condition of this house. It's outdated. It's gross. All the carpets and the cabinets need to be redone. Like that. Like, what the hell? Yeah. So they are just real delulu. That's unfortunate. So the contact information is in here. This is from Leads Feed. Offer breakdown. We're gonna put after repair at 225. Let me double check real quick though. 225. You were a 1-1. Oh, okay. 800. Oh, okay. So then we can add 10, so 235, and then 5, that's 240, and then, yeah, I'd probably just go I'd probably round it up to 245, just because we also have extra square footage, so 245 is ARV, and they're asking 231, which is still crazy, because their house looks like poo-poo. It doesn't look that bad, it's just outdated. Whoever probably bought it has lived there for like 40 years. So $297 for the program. That includes AI plus $30 a month for emails and texts, give or take. Yes, the $30 will fluctuate based on how you use the program, but most typical people are around $30 a month. Hi, stranger. I did get braces. I did. I have train tracks now, guys. I used to have Invisalign, but it wasn't working out. I just couldn't be held responsible. Okay. All right. So we've got our offer amount now. So now we're just going to go send our offer. And let the AI take over from there. If you guys see a little red dot pop up right here, it's because someone answered us. So keep an eyeball out for that. Let me know if you see it and I miss it. Because then I can go see what the AI and the agent are talking about. This is Wholetek. Wholetek. WHOLETEK.io. This is Wholetek. I had them 2 years ago and got 4 cavities. So brush and water pick. I do have a water pick. I've had braces before, train tracks before. Back when I was like 13. So about 20 years ago. And I did get 2 cavities from that as well. There's only 2 cavities that I still have to this day. But they had the metal crown things that went on the back. And that's what I was talking to the people that did my braces this time. I was like, I don't want those. And they were like, we don't even do those anymore. That's like old. And I was like, oh, well, Way to make me feel old. Yay, caught you live. Is this the system from the last video? I don't know what the last video is that you're talking about, but most likely, yes. That's pretty much the only system I use, so yeah. Yeah, I had them when I was younger too, but as an adult, I got them for on the front, which I had no idea. Yeah, I got them too. I have a water pick. I bought one of those on your page. Oh, for the post that I just posted today? Yes. I got one of those water picks, and then I brush 3 times a day. Sometimes more. Like right now, I'm drinking coffee. I'm definitely gonna go brush my teeth after this. All right, next property. We've got Caldwell. Caldwell? Something like that. Okay, 131 Caldwell. Let's go to leads feed. It doesn't ever like when I copy and paste. It always hates that. And I hate typing. Did I spell that right? Caldwell. Let's give it a minute. Caldwell Street. Hey, it worked. Oh, thanks, Big Joe. You're the best. Yeah, I figured this out because of you, and it did work, so you rock. Apoka. Yeah, Apoka. So, we've got Caldwell. It's already in the system. I don't know why I want to add it. We're just here to comp. So let me change these filters first. We've got a 3-1 1977. 2177. Why did that take so long? My brain. Okay, change the year. Well, it is changing the year, but the timeline. Let's go 1969. Ooh, that really narrowed us down. Let's see what we got. So we got one for 497, but this one is on a lake. Unless it's across the street. It's across the street, so it's not a lake, it's a pond, right? But, basically it's worth more because it's got a little water view. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my. I don't know what we're looking at right here, but it don't look good. Oh. Is this just a piece of land? No, there's a house. Okay. So this must be the garage. Oh, these are the doors. Okay. This house is... What's our lot size? 10,000? What's the lot size on this? 139. Yeah, we gonna keep on keeping on. That one's not gonna be a match. Okay, let's go back to this. So, we got a 359 here. It's a 4-2, 1,700 square feet. Okay, 7,000 lots. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's barely over. 86 is too new. 86, 73, 10,000 square foot lot, too small. Is it really 1,900 square feet? That just seems weird. Oh, this is the house. They added a whole extra fucking backside, that's right. Okay, this is, what's the original square footage? Let's go to the county website. Where are you? Can I pass it? No. Oh, it's down here. Oops. Right here. Where the fuck is the square footage? Here it is, living area. 13. So we need to go and change this. As is 4, Bass is 3. So it must be 1.5. Or 2.5. 59. Base area is 1,000. Finished. Entrance. So the gross is 13. But I have a feeling that this finished entrance is not a heated area, so it doesn't count. Fuck. Maybe it is. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this back area, but that's all the photos they gave us too. Alright, I'm gonna go with 13. So 289 is the highest. And what did you look like? All done. Updated, but not like fully renovated, but cute updated. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much listed at ARV. No investor wants to take on this build. They don't even have it showing here, which tells me it hasn't been approved. They haven't finished it, so it hasn't been signed off on. So if this isn't approved, they're going to have to rip it down, which it makes no fucking sense why this is even being done, because where's the door? Like, how do you get into this part of the house? Nobody decided to put a door first, then build this. We build this, then do a door. Like, I don't know the logic here. This is why they've been on market 150 days. So, okay, DUJV, yep. If it's inside of Florida. Does the program include the contracts and everything we need? That's for OMS, All Market Secrets, is where you can find all education. Wholetek is software. So OMS has contracts and everything you need, but we teach you to work with agents. The agents write up your contracts for you. Are you making more now with AI? About the same, but I work a lot less. I make more because I also teach, and we've been doing a lot of JV deals. Then when I first started, yeah, I am. Do you put all your leads in the system? Sorry, yes, I do. Do you JV? I do, but it needs to be in anywhere in Florida or Las Vegas. How much money do you need to start? Just to start, $27, because that's what the community is, and you get Wholetek Lite with that. So that is where you'd want to start, 27. If you want to get an AI powered system where the AI does most of the work for you, then that you're going to pay a more premium price for that. So this is done. Another way, instead of dragging and dropping, is you can just go to opportunities and push it into sending offer. And now it's going to send the offer and everything. Do you have a affordable course under $100? Yeah, it's $27 a month. That comes with all the trainings you need, everything that you need to know. That's this right here. I'll show you. This is our Discord community. So everything you need to get started is here. All the basics training, everything you need to know about agents, everything you need to know about contracts, everything you need to know about comping, everything you need to know about running your numbers, a video on doing the comping and running the numbers all in one. Excuse me. And then the cash grab is another kind of strategy that you can use. This is just what it looks like in a regular day. This is dominate and scale. This is teaching you how to take all the basic information you learned here, and more information, and how to build an automated AI powered system with maybe a VA so that you can do 30K a month every single month continuously. Systems is what gets you those consistent deals. FAQs. Here's all your materials that go with the trainings up here. So your contracts, your keyword searches for when you're looking on like Redfin or Zillow or anything like that, or if you're looking on LeadsFeed. Appraisal rules, terminology, real estate agent study guide, negotiation scripts, the title company we suggest, a little bit more information on Wholetek Pro, and then the proof of funds provider that we use. Then you've got the community where you can be in here talking with all of us. The deals for you portal. This is where we post deals. We always have 100 deals at minimum in here that are active that you can offer on. We tell you all the information about the deal. So all the information, the agent's information, what we think you should put as the offer or the creative offer, all the details. Students will come in here and put their own notes. It doesn't matter who offers on the property. It's a free-for-all. Whoever gets it, gets it. Basically, we're all team tagging. Someone's going to get it eventually. These are all our wins from other students. These are JV deals, and then you could submit a JV deal, live events. This is our Dominate and Scale program, which is a more advanced training program. A little bit on creative and some creative materials. And then these are the retired trainings. These are all the trainings that I've ever done since 2020. So there's over 550 hours of training in here. So that's everything for the 27. Plus you get Wholetek Lite, which is Wholetek. How do I make this go away? Which is Wholetek without the AI. You get no AI and you get no leads feed. So no leads feed. So you get all the automations though and the base. A JV is a joint venture. That means that if you were to get a property in Florida and you needed help selling it, I would sell it and we would split the profits 50-50. How do you find boots on the ground when virtual wholesaling? You could post in Facebook buy sell trade groups telling someone you'll pay them $100 to go take pictures with their iPhone. That's how I used to do it in the beginning all the time. Then over time, you'll start meeting contractors and people like that, and you can pay them to go and do it. And those guys are even better because, and you want to go with like the small mom and pop contractors, but those guys are even better because if you need to renegotiate a deal, they can write up something that says how much all this stuff would cost to give like an estimate or whatever. Okay, so that sent out that email. Let's see if we have anything going on in here. Nothing yet. No one responded to us yet. So we'll keep sending offers until someone does. So now let's go look at this property. So we'll keep sending offers until someone does. So now let's go look at this property. We'll exit out of that. Okay, so this is 2548 Lindskirk. What was that? 2548 Lindscrap. What a weird name. Okay. How many deals have you closed? In the last 5 years that I've been wholesaling, we've done over 300. Honestly, I think it's actually more than that. But the last time I checked, it was like 3 something, and that was sometime last year. Okay, let's do the filters first. I've got a 3-3, 2,200 square feet. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Eva. I have been wholesaling real estate for 5 years. I created the software Wholetek. I've done over 7 figures in wholesaling real estate. I have been interviewed by some of the top gurus in the industry. I have a best-selling book on Amazon called On Market Secrets. So hi, how are you? I'm Eva. And now for the last 2 years, almost 2.5 years now, I have been doing this with AI. So I work a whole lot less, but I make about the same. I have not gone nationwide yet. Instead of going nationwide, I built a software company. So, that's how that works. But this year, I plan to get my software company running without me as much as we can because I built it. So it's kind of hard to get it at that stage at this point. Eventually I will, but right now it's not fully there yet. But once I do that, then I'm going back to expanding us nationwide. So kind of going to do the both of those a little bit this year. Probably going to expand us into at least 2 more markets this year, and then get me away from so much software development. Can I use my art LLC for wholesaling or have to get a new one for real estate? You should get a new one. You don't need a real estate. I mean, you don't need an LLC until you've made at least 30K, honestly. Um, Glenn, it's called On Market Secrets by Evelina Sazo. Daddypreneur. And then the foreword was written by Jamil Damji. Yeah, if you guys click the link in the bio, that's how you can join the Discord. You can also go to community.wholetek.io. This is a new system, so it doesn't let me pin that comment. But there's that information. Okay. So let's see. We already pulled this up on Leadsfeed, didn't we? We did. So we're looking at a 3322. So let's do 2400. Could go to 25. This was built in 2004, so let's go to 2014. And then we're gonna do. Here we go. Okay. Oh, 450. Okay, let's go look at the 450. That's pretty good. Okay, so they have a pool, so take off 10, so 440. They're not fully renovated. I like this shower though. I just like the way that it's set up, the way that the window is and the seat. That's just seems so relaxing. I need another shower head though. Why are we going the opposite direction now? Pool, pool, pool. Okay, so that's all the pictures I get? Alright, cool. So, 450. I need to know what the exterior of this property looks like. Is it the same cookie cutter style? Is it the same? No. That's a 1-story and we're at 2-story. Is it the same? No. That's a 1-story and we're at 2-story. Oh, this one's on the same street, 406. It's also a 2-story. It's also a 2-story. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what picture is on the website. So this sold for 406. It's nice. It's not updated. It's just clean. It's very clean and it's very just clean. Just nice. Move-in ready, rental, great rental. This one, we have better floors, but the walls need to be cleaned and painted. The kitchen's probably about the same, but if you painted and updated that. Updated this bathroom. I think we could match the 450 based on the fact that one sold for 406. I think we have a pretty big lot as well. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. What is our lot size here? 6,000. We're also 6,000. Oh, okay. 2004. They're all the same. So I'm gonna go with 450. Which is not bad. I'm gonna say average. And then we'll send out the offer. Thanks, you're welcome. If you guys have any other questions about wholesaling real estate, you're more than welcome to put them in the comments. The whole point of going live right now is to help you. You can also, of course, go to the community, join the community, and learn everything there, like I showed you earlier. Everything that you could need to learn the basics of wholesaling real estate on market with real estate agents is here. I do all with agents. We don't do anything, no cold calling, no bandit signs, no SMS blasting, no door knocking, no driving for dollars. Nothing traditional do I do. It's all virtual. Doesn't matter where you live. You could live in another country. Okay. Here's all the beginning materials. Here is the community chats. This is advanced training for when you're ready to scale with employees and AI. Subject to creative trainings, support if you need support. And then these are our retired trainings. These are trainings that I've done since 2021, I think. That's like over 550 hours worth of training all in here. You guys can go to community.wholetek.io or the link in my bio to join the community. It's $27. You join today for free, and then it starts billing you $27 a month after your free trial. Okay, now let's send this offer. The software that you're looking at me using right now is called Wholetek. Up here you see wholetek.io. You can find more information about Wholetek at wholetek.io. So that offer was sent on to the next property. This software you see me using here, Leads Feed, this is also Wholetek. I'm just in a separate window, but it's right here. You can also log in from your Wholetek account right there. I just like having two windows open. So that is also an option that you can do if you're like me, where you like to just have multiple tabs to flip around between. If you like to be all on one screen or you don't have dual screens, then you can also click the lightning bolt, hit Leads Feed right there, and you can have it in a small modular little window. And you can make it, you can resize it and everything. Make it disappear, make it bigger, make it smaller, make it skinnier. Okay. But because I have my screen so small right now so that you guys can see everything the way that it is on vertical, it needs to be, this is shrinked. So this could be expanded more, but then you guys can't see everything on all the sides. Okay, so let's go. This is Valley Oak. Let's start this one. It's funny watching them lie about making money, but they don't send out any. Don't send out any what? Everyone just watched me send out a bunch of offers. And now we're just waiting for the AI to negotiate them with agents calling us back. Guys, don't pay any attention to haters. They clearly are just hating life. You're a hater because you hate life. And I'm really sorry. That's really sad. I feel bad for you. Valley Oak Road, Orlando. Okay. Now this is already added. Let's go down and comp. Let's do our filters. For 218. So we're gonna go 2000. 1976. And then oh poop. Oh poop. $131 is the highest that's sold in 6 months, or the only property that's sold in 6 months. The reason that we don't look at this 280 is because it's crossing this main road, Silver Star. So those of you who don't know. And this house doesn't look that great. It's been updated on the counters, but it's just not good. So this is telling me that I should just pass on this property. But it's in Orlando. Like how... Oh, it's more towards... So it's not central Orlando. Let me see if I can pull anything else different on Zillow. But I'm thinking not. Leads Feed is really up to date. They have some of the best data. No other pictures. Let's go out. Of course, you're not going to zoom me in. It's been doing this a lot lately. I don't know if Zillow changed something or what, but it drives me nuts that they did this. So annoying. Okay, what are we looking at? 4218. That's it. Not for sale. There you are. Okay, now go back to sold. I want it sold in the last 6 months. Okay, so we've got some extra data here. What is this 374? 4218. Sold 81224. Oh. 72. Okay, it still works. Okay, so we didn't see this one. So this is a 374. Zillow took away the pictures. So let's see if we can find some pictures. 4. Zillow took away the pictures. So let's see if we can find some pictures. It looks like it was redone. Everything looks like freshly painted. Okay, kitchen looks good. I don't know why they didn't change this. That's ugly. Alright, 374. That's what I'm gonna go with. 374. 9,000 square foot lot. 9,000. Okay, yeah. So, what property was that? Valley Oak. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I am missing a lot of these comments here. Uh, do you call it all or just email? We just do SMS and email. Have you ever lost an EMD? Yeah. I think I'm missing a lot of questions. Hold on, let me go all the way back. Okay, I read that one. Where's the hater? Can I ask why you only do on-market deals? Because I want to have a business-to-business conversation. I don't off-market from contact to close for off-market is 72 days. I don't want to wait 72 days. Okay, from contact to close on-market, you're looking at 15 days. So I also just don't like cold calling sellers. I think it's a waste of time. I think you should pay someone to do that. I think you can make a lot of money, but it's a waste of your time. If you're making an influx of money, you wouldn't mind sharing. That doesn't make any point. It doesn't make any sense. My point stands. Just say you don't know how to wholesale. I don't. Insert skull emoji. Okay. Are you going to be live all day? Probably not all day, but for a little bit longer, yeah. She's looking at properties to do lowball offers and sell contract to investors. They're not lowball offers. The math is mathing. How do you just buy houses? So when the seller throws you a price, how do you check if it's a good price they're asking? You run the comparables. If you don't know how to do the math, then join the Discord. It's $27, and all the training that you could ever need is here. The question that you have is going to be in these 2 videos. Actually, these 3 videos. I don't like the 70% rule. And it's not 70% on asking. So when the seller throws you a price, are you going to blah blah blah? I keep getting kicked around. Anyone know if she does live deals? We're doing them right now. Oh, someone responded to us, guys. We'll go look at what the AI and then we're saying in a second. What is the percentage we get after closing on a deal? 50%, so it depends on what you got. Just my lunch doom scroll. And do you show us how to do the map as well? Yeah, all that is inside of all the training outside the Discord. My company itself does 5 deals per month at about $12,000 per deal. We also do a lot of JV deals. So last month we did 14 JV deals. Need to hire some moderators. Okay, I was going to say with JV makes sense, but no, cold calling is crazy. I don't do any cold calling. So 5 deals for my company itself, our VA and our AI. Our AI text messages and emails and negotiates all our deals. So for example, something's going on here because this little circle turned red. So they emailed us back, it looks like. So they're trying to get asking, how long have they been on? Who is this? The AI will respond to them. Village Way. Oh, this is the one we just looked at. This one. Oh, this is the one where nothing else is sold for more than $231, so they're just crazy. Okay. Let's exit out of that. See, the AI just responded. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Cool. If the sellers change their mind sometime, keep us in mind. We're open to chat later. So then, now what he's going to do is put it in rejected. So let's see if he did that yet. So offer rejected. So now he put it in rejected. So it's moved in the opportunities pipeline because the AI moved it. So he put it here. And now he's going to start a 5-part follow-up sequence. It's an infinite follow-up sequence, which means that he follows up with them every 5 days. This is Wholetek. So then Clarissa. So here's the AI and her talking back and forth. Hi, Eva. I tried to reach out to you regarding the offer. If you're interested, please stop texting and calling and call me at this number. So this agent is going to require a call. So typically then what we do is we create a task. And this is going to move it to manual task. Agent is requesting call. And then create task. So that what that does is it moves it in the opportunities file to manual task required. Whoops, I just dragged this over. Refresh. So now it's going to put it there so that I know to call later. It also has it on your dashboard down here. So let's see what their conversation is going like though. You guys have been watching me this whole time. You see that I'm not doing this conversation at all. The AI is running this conversation. So, hi Eva, I tried to reach out to you regarding this offer. Oops, sorry about that. Just checking if you're still interested in our offer. Let me know. Have you seen the property? Yep, we had someone drive by and take a brief look. Yes, but we have not done a full inspection and won't until we have a fully executed contract on at that cost. So, fantastic. The AI is negotiating this deal for us. So then we're going to go here and then mark this red. And as you guys see, I have not done those conversations at all. That was all the AI. So now let's look at this Caldwell one. Wholetek is $297 if you want AI. So the AI who's in here negotiating this deal right now without me helping it. And then if you want leads feed, which is a data source like Privy, PropWire, PropStream, it all comes together in one account. So here's your leads feed. You can log in from right here. You can log in from a separate window if you like separate windows. You can log in on a little tiny window if you like little tiny windows. But it's all included inside the account. And then you have the AI negotiating your deals. Now let's look at this property. I'm going to exit out of this. So this one was... Oh, this is the one where they added an extra fucking... So manual action needed, manual action. So I know which one this one is. This is the one that had like they put like a random room on the back, and we were looking at the county files to see if this was approved or not. And it's just fucking weird. $297 monthly, yes. So you won't need any other software when you get Wholetek. You have a CRM, you have your leads data source. You don't need to have any other subscriptions to anything else. 50% of what? The purchase price? You get 50% of the wholesale fee. So the wholesale fee is determined in the math. So you go here to the Discord and you can learn all that in these 3 videos. These 3 videos. Whoops, sorry, these 3 videos. And then you'll learn it right there. But typically, most assignments for on market, you're looking at about $12,000. If you're doing a JV deal, if you're splitting it with someone, if you're bringing the property and someone else is bringing the buyer or vice versa, usually getting 50% as a JV split. That's industry average. which means you'd get $6,000 for that deal. If you get the deal yourself and you bring your own buyer, then you make 100%. Okay, so let's call this agent real quick. Right here. Can you guys hear that? Hi, Clarissa. This is Eva. Hello? 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 Let me call on the phone because I think because my headphones are connected to the computer, it's not going to, and we're on live, it's not going to do it at the same time. So let me go to my app on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, Clarissa, it's Eva. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I think for some reason you just couldn't hear me earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm calling about Caldwell. You had told my team to stop texting and to give you a call instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are interested in the property. Obviously, our offer is a little bit lower than what the asking is. My concern is that everything that we've pulled up from the county records, we can't find anything about this addition that they have pictured in the listing.
Yeah. The addition is in process, and if they pass.
So they're gonna get it approved before closing?
No, they have the full permits of those additions.
Yeah, but when I talked to the county, they don't have any permits. They haven't been able to provide anything. They say that it's not on record. So are you guys able to send me over some copies of the permits?
I can answer, yeah.
Okay, cool.
The blueprints and everything is been done with the county, and everybody pulled the blueprints. She has the blueprints and everything.
Okay, and so they've approved everything, but they decided to stop with the building for.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, cool. With that being said, that's a little bit nicer because we were concerned that we were gonna have to pull permits or take it down. So I think we're still at about 150 as our max offer on that.
Yeah, she's not gonna take that.
Okay. What is she super like? What's the most that she's said no to?
75.
275. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to come up to that just in case anything happens with the permits. Plus, we have to finish it and then renovate the whole house because we're going to flip it.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye. She's going to be on market another 100 days. They've already been on market 140 days, I think. Let's see. Make the phone go away. So 40 days, I think. Let's see. Make the phone go away. So, oh, I already had it right here. No, wrong one. They've been on market 147 days, so they'll continue to stay on market. They got 275 as an offer that she's rejected, which is impressive to me. What's even crazier is they bought it in 2012 for $40,000. So they're not really motivated to sell, which is what that conversation just told me, and plus the data that we see here. She says that they have permits and that it's been approved, but they haven't finished for personal reasons. I mean, this whole house needs to be gutted and redone. I think something's going on up there. This isn't gonna work. And because of the way that, like how bad this situation is, it's not likely that you're gonna get someone to buy this creative. The other thing that bugs me the most is like, where the fuck is the door to come inside this side of the house? They only put a door on the outside. So like, is this supposed to be just a separate house? On the back side is what I'm thinking. So then let's go over to here. Let's put it, remove the task needed. Let's keep it in offer rejected. Let's move it back to offer rejected stage. And then the AI will just keep following up with them, and eventually maybe they'll just give in, or they'll take it off market. It's usually what's going to happen. Or they'll take that $275, which I don't know who the fuck offered that. It's probably retail. Conversations, we got another one. Stephanie. So she said, yeah, they won't. I've gotten at least 10 similar offers. So that tells me that we're pretty on point for our offer amount. And they'll all check back. It really sucks up a lot of wasted time. I know you guys are just trying to do your job as well, but it's really annoying for an agent who has no interest in representing investor buyers or sellers. Totally understand, Stephanie. Thanks for sharing. If anything ever changes, we're here. Take care. Thanks, you too. So the AI is. These conversations are all being done by the AI. So I'm not doing any of these. The only time I need to step in is to add new properties to the system or to make a call like we just did a second ago. Otherwise, everything else is just the AI. So now we'll just mark this as red. I'll just let him continue on as he is taking care of this. And we'll go back on to making offers. Has she sent anyone money yet? Why would I send money? Do you ask Bill Gates to send money? Are you asking Tony Robbins to send money? If you did, they're not going to. How can I get into the Discord? So it's community.wholetek.io to get into the Discord. Oops, that's not it. To get into the Discord, I just posted it. I can't pin it on this thing. I don't know how this works, but. And then you can also click the link in my bio. How many days should I be home? How many days should a home be on the market for you to consider an offer? Day one. We offer on properties. I've been doing this for 5 years. Like, you right now are like, oh, I just started. Let me go offer on a property that's been on 60 days. I've already offered on that property 60 days ago. I'm offering on properties from day one. At the end of those calls, try to build on the relationship. Maybe ask if she has any other listings. The AI will do that, but she wasn't interested. I don't really care to have agents bring me other listings either. That's not typically how we make a lot of our money. Most of them won't. And if they do, they're already in a follow-up sequence from the AI. So in this rejected offer sequence, if they end up keep saying no, they'll put it in sold, or he'll ask if they have other things. How does this Discord help with getting a cash buyer? So that's going to be in the module 2 of Dominate and Scale, choosing your market and finding your buyers. And we show you how to do all that in there. And then also LeadSpeed has a new feature that's coming out next month. So underneath comping here, you'll see another version of this. Exactly like this will be right underneath comping, right here in between comping and history. And it'll show you properties like this, but when you click on them, instead of it saying the property details, it's going to tell you the buyer's name, the buyer's phone number, the buyer's email, how many properties they typically buy, all of that down here. So that's a new feature that's coming to Leads Feed as well. That's included in Pro. Alright guys. Do a couple more offers. So Valley Oak, we were working on this one before we had to call and all that stuff was happening. So, does anyone remember what we came up with on this one? I think we ended up finding a different property. Yeah, the two. Okay, I'm starting to remember. So 375. What do we want to determine on this? They have no pictures, so we're gonna go with bad. Refresh. Let me see here. Comments. Big Joe is right though. At the end of those calls, you guys could ask that. You should ask that. I didn't at the end of that call. I typically don't anymore. But that's because the AI really just does all the work for me. Again, I've been doing this for 2 years with AI, 5 years altogether. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Eva. I've been wholesaling real estate for 5 years. I've been interviewed by some of the top gurus. I'm an OG Astro. I started Astro in 2020. I have a best-selling book on Amazon called On Market Secrets that teaches my strategy. I built Wholetek, the software here that you see with the AI that we use. He is a custom-built AI, and he is not the same as what's housed inside a lot of other platforms. He has a patent on him that a lot of my competitors really want access to. And that's because everyone doesn't understand how I got him to negotiate. They don't understand how I got him to be able to evaluate deals. So, and he does creative as well. This is your creative offer oven. So if you want to do creative offers, this auto-populates the amount as well, but you have to gather some more data in order for it to do that. So, we got this offer done. Now we're going to send it out. Is that website a monthly subscription? Yes, it is. You don't need any other subscriptions though when you update or when you transfer over to Wholetek because it's already got Leads Feed, which is this here. This is basically like your prop stream, prop wire, batch leads, privy. This is that. And then it's also got the AI negotiator in it. So as you guys were seeing earlier, to recap, our AI was in here negotiating deals for us. I just started this account today. This is a brand new account that I started today for TikTok Lives. So we just came in here earlier today and we added in like 30 something properties. We're running the numbers on them now and then we're sending the offers out. And then the AI is in here negotiating them while I'm doing that on the back end. So I'm not having to manage these conversations while also trying to make new offers on properties. The AI is doing this all for me. Can you show start to finish, or do you have a YouTube showing it off? Wholetek, there's a lot of videos inside of our Discord community. You can join the Discord for free today. And then there's some information that you can see on our website, like a demo. There's a demo you can watch here. And here's the website, you can learn more. And then you can also see this this is the community you can join. The Discord, it's $27.97 a month. You can join today for free. And this is everything that you get inside of the Discord. But as you saw here, here's the Discord. Everything's here. All the training. This is like 550 hours of training from the last 5 years that I've done. This one down here is a 90-day live documentary series that I did. You can also get a copy of my book, the ebook version, best-selling book on Amazon. Then all the trainings. These are creative. This is the dominating scales. This is when you're ready to use AI and VAs to multiply yourself in multiple markets. This is just general chats and wins. This is all your beginner materials, and then this is all your beginner training. What about A2P? You just need to file it in the Get Started section. You just need to follow exactly what we have on the documents for you. So here's the documents. You need to follow it exactly. And if you're not able to get it done, then you just message the support team and they will go in and see why you were rejected and help you with that. You need to actually ask for help if you're not getting it done by following exactly as it says. But everybody who follows it exactly as it says gets it done and it's fine. Usually takes like 3 to 5 days typically, if you do it right the first time. You just need to follow the document word for word. Except for where it says parentheses your name. Like, don't copy and paste that part. Actually put your name. So, okay. Do you have contracts on the Discord? We do, but we also teach you to work with agents, so the agents write up the contracts for you. But here's contracts. And all the trainings that you need about contracts. And here's the contracts to download. Thank you for answering. You are welcome. Link for Discord, it's going to be community.wholetek.io. You can also just go to my profile, click the link in my bio. Okay. All right, let's go back to making some offers. Let's do some more work. Okay, so we did the Valley one. He's done. That one's done. These are just the websites. So I'll put this over here so it's out of the way. This has probably been sitting too long, so let's refresh it. Okay, so we want to look at this property. 1118 Perpignan. I had a hard time saying this one yesterday, I remember. We were on live and I was like, how the fuck do you say this? Perp. Whoops, that's not it. Perp. Perpignan. Not pedal. Perp. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. I struggle finding sellers. Do you have any pointers? I don't do any cold calling. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Eva. I've been wholesaling for 5 years. I don't do any cold calling, bandit signs, driving for dollars, SMS blasting, nothing of the traditional sort. I do all on market. I've done all on market for the last 5 years. I do about 5 deals a month by myself with my team at about $12,000 per deal. And then I do around 7 to 10 JV deals with my students every month. I help sell their deals if they get deals in Florida. So we're doing a lot of deals per month right now. But just alone, me and my team, we do about 5 in just Orlando or all of Florida. Majority of it is Orlando. So now we're going to comp this deal. So no calling sellers. Okay. 315, 329, 369, a 396. Let's look for the 396. Well, actually, let's do our filters before we get our hopes up, because that might not be in the correct timeline. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, see, that's not in the 90-day timeline. Let's see if it's in the 60-day timeline. I'm not 60 days, 6 months, sorry. We do still see it in the 6-month timeline, so I'm going to leave it at 6 months. We need to be no more than 2,200 square feet. Let's do 18 here. Year is 2012. Alright, so our highest now is a 315. Still 315, okay. The numbers are what the numbers are. So let's go to 315, see what you got. Okay. Why didn't they paint this bathroom? Like, you did this, but you didn't paint that. Like, please, for the love of God. I see why you sold for 315. If I take away this here, what do we get? We have a 330 up here. What's the 330? No pictures on the inside of my guy. The 330 was built in 21. Too new. Alright, 315 is what we have to go with. I don't love that number. We could probably bump up to 325 because they didn't do a full renovation. They did a pretty cheap one. But that's about as high as we can go. 325. And then it's actually in good or average? Oh. Oh. We'll go with average. Thought it was in better condition than this, but it's still average. I'm not seeing any issues with the ceiling or the roof, or nothing major looks like it's going on, so we'll go with average. Alright. Do you have to have any other software or Zap integration, or this is all in one now? It's all in one, no Zap, no. You're from like when Wholetek first started, like 2 years ago? I don't know what your actual name is because you have Agent B as your name, but no more Zapier integrations, like none of that is needed anymore. The Wholetek is fully developed now. You were back when it was still a concept. Well, I appreciate you for being there when we built out a concept. That's so wonderful of you. Thank you for being one of those first people who supported us back then. We've come a long way since you joined. I could never get H2P. You should have reached out to support. They would have done it for you. And then you just gotta do the document. H2P is not that hard to get past. Everybody passes H2P. The people who don't usually just didn't ask for help. Or they didn't do the document as we told them to, and then we went and redid it for them. And the document as we told them to. So now the numbers are done on this, so now we're just going to go send this offer. And so if I was to do this every day without my team, I'd probably spend like 2 hours a day. It's a little bit longer when I'm sitting here teaching you guys, because typically it takes me 3 minutes to come up with a number and do all this. Let's take it off D&D. Phone number cannot receive SMS. It's a landline. So we need to figure out who this is. They've been on 89 days. So Jesse. Search. Take that away. Enter. Probably another landline. Text. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate you being so easily findable. Let me actually do this the correct way. Okay. And let's refresh. I did. They were lost. LOL. That might have been at the if you were at the very beginning, we had a company that we hired to help us, and I ended up firing them and training my own people because they were pretty bad. So if that's what happened, I apologize. But been using Astro. Cannot send. Oh, I gotta take it off D&D. Anytime a number bounces like this, it automatically goes to D&D. You have to undo it in order to send. Okay. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, give me your house. I want to make a money, honey. I want to make it a money, honey. Are you still running comps? What are you doing now? Yeah, we're still running comps. If you were here earlier today and you saw us adding properties and running comps, agents have already responded. The AI has already been negotiating deals. So here's all the deals he was negotiating. We even called somebody earlier. We had a whole phone call happen. So if you were not here a little bit earlier, sometime between now and maybe an hour ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, something like that. I don't know how long we've been on here. Do you have to call? No. I did call because this agent said, please stop calling me. Or please stop texting me and call me. That's this agent right here. She said, hi, Eva. Like, she tried to call me. She was like, please stop texting me and just call me. So we did that. We called her. Yeah, I don't bother calling unless they ask for a call or we're like ready to sign contracts. I haven't really called people in like 2 years. Agents are business professionals. They're ready to just text their life away. They don't want to be bothered with phone calls. And they get 500 of them a day. Like, leave these people alone. Not really leave them alone. Actually bug them, but bug them in text. Bug them in writing. So So we've sent 4 offers, or 4, 5, 6. We've sent 6 offers. And we've got 20 more to go. So you know what's great about this software that I'm using to stream on TikTok right now is I can do this on YouTube and somewhere else at some point. So I think I'm just gonna make this into an entire series and do that. What do you guys think? Should we do another 90-day series? I haven't done that in 2 years. Gotcha, thank you. After taxes, I'm going to get in this. Oh, sounds good. Is the software sending low cash offers and creative options and creative finance options? Yes, it can. So if the cash offer is rejected 5 times, it will send a creative offer. Creative offer needs a little bit more knowledge on your part, and you just need to just know what you're doing. So some people have that turned on, some people don't, depending on if they know what they're doing or not. If you're part of the Discord, we have some training on that, and we will be adding more. But yeah, the AI will do a cash offer. So here's the cash offer breakdown. Actually, let's go to one that's actually already done. So here's the cash offer breakdown. And this is based off the 93% rule. If you don't know the 93% rule, you can go into here. It's going to be here. The map. Inside the Discord. In with Richard, just can't get the time dealing with the military. In with Richard. I don't know what you mean by that. But I get the whole, I can't get time dealing with the military. I got you on that. And that's, I think that kind of comes with that territory. My cousin's in the military too. From what I understand, he's really pretty busy. He doesn't see his wife and kids all that much, and they move all the fucking time. Oh, Richard's Discord. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, let's go make some more offers. Typically, I would have already been done with this and moved on with my life, but because we're live and I'm teaching as I'm doing that and talking, it's taking longer than I'd like. But it's for a good cause. So, 429 Ventura. I think I've been letting this sit for too long, so I'm just refresh it. 429 Ventura. Not buying Ventura. Repopulate. Here you go. Ventura Avenue, Orlando. Yes, this is us. What about topped? What's topped? What's T-O-T? Topped? Okay, so we already have this added, so I always just want to, can you guys ever see me just like, click? We already have it in the account. I don't know why I always want to go and click it. Okay, so we want to do our filters. I don't know why I was drawing a blank there. Like, what do I want to do here? We probably need to take a break in a minute, guys, because as you can tell, I'm slowing down and crashing. I need to go walk around in the sun for a minute. And then I'll come back. Maybe I'll go live all day. Maybe. Actually, let me check my calendar before I agree to that. Today we just had on the schedule B-roll. So I'm supposed to go do some B-roll, but there's no meetings scheduled. So yeah, I can. I will just do B-roll tomorrow in the morning. Cool. So, I still need to go shower too, because I just got back from the gym and just hopped on here and haven't showered yet. So, we'll probably take a break. I'll probably go get some food, shower, and then we'll come back and do some more. Because I do want to send all these offers out today. So, we have a 3-1, 12, so we need to change this to 14. Actually, 50. And then if we're gonna do that, then do this. No, that doesn't matter. It's 1,000. It's fine. And then 66. And time was 6 months. Okay, nothing. Wow. That doesn't matter. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so let me look on Zillow to see if we can find anything different. But probably not. Who's on double check though? Never know. 3112. They don't have anything different. Wow, not even in a year, nothing's sold over there. So if we come over here, we've got 245 and a 244. And this one's how much square feet? Okay. Oh, we got a 234 right here. 3214. What did this property look like? Oh, and so in May though, that's more. That's a long time ago. Why did this pop up? It never. So they act like it sold, but it never sold. It never got sold. No, they say they sold for 234, 530. That's too old of foreclosure. That's why. I'm gonna still stick around that area, so I'm gonna say 240. What are they asking? They're asking 260. I don't like it. There's just nothing in the area, not even when you cross this fucking road that makes any sense. Let's see, there's a 310 over here. Oh, okay, so it's fully renovated. Any issues with the crossing? Any issues with crossing that road? Freeway. Fully done, 310. Okay. These were just too long ago. What's this one? Killing me, Smalls. If anything, they're definitely listed at they're listed at retail price, and they have no pictures either. Yeah, they cray cray. I'm gonna say 265. He's on that 310, the 270. I'm gonna say back, so they won't give us any pictures. Tell me they probably have a tenant in there, or it's just really bad there. On Market Crib, yeah. Okay, wait. I did not realize how much was going on here. Okay. Diapers. How do you skip trace? We don't need to skip trace because we work with agents. And then when you're looking for buyers, LeadsFeed has a new feature where it's just going to tell you the name, the phone number, and the email. There's a way to pull my old account and see why I never got A2P. The only reason that you probably didn't get A2P. Do you remember your old account? It's probably not active anymore. It's probably been deleted. It's most likely been deleted. You wouldn't be wasting money. There's no way for you not to get approved for A2P. Can this be used in multiple cities? Yeah, you can do multiple markets for Wholetek. We typically say get a different sub-account. Hi, how's it going, Eva? Hi, going good. How are you? On Market Cribs, yeah. Well, will this send out, yeah, your LOI. How do you do it? How do I do what? I signed up for your group yesterday. Whoop, whoop, welcome. How do you negotiate to the agent? If you don't know how to negotiate to an agent, all the training is right here inside of our Discord. You can join for free. Okay, the agent is going to be here. Okay, and then scripts for negotiating with agents. This is your agent study guide, and then here's your scripts. Okay. What do you tell the agent? Are you making commission or working a referral percentage? So I'm a wholesaler. I don't do any commission or referral percentage. This is how you join the community, community.wholetek.io. And I don't do any calls or negotiate. I honestly don't negotiate with the agent. My AI does. So those of you who are just tuning in from earlier, we had a bunch of conversations. So all I do is I add the properties to my account through LeadsFeed. I just push this little rocket ship, and it adds it to the account. And and then here it is, add to the account. Then I run the numbers and I put it inside the sending offer area. And once I do that, it will send out the initial offer email. This is all automated with the AI. It'll send out an offer email and an SMS. That phone number was wrong, so we found a new phone number, sent that out. And then the AI will negotiate based on the information that's put inside of the system. So for example, this one, and this one are good examples. Start. So this one, the AI is talking to the agent. The agent said, please stop texting me, just call me. So I had to call. The AI said, oops, sorry about that. So while I'm over here making offers on new properties, the AI is over here negotiating. Said, yep, we had someone drive by, take a brief look. Then there's this one from Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for letting me know. She had sent something over email, and the AI responded to her in text. She started just saying some other stuff. He responded. So all these conversations are happening behind the scene while I'm making offers and adding new properties to the system. And every day I'll probably spend about 2 hours in here adding properties, comping properties, checking the conversations, seeing if I need to make any calls or anything like that, and then going on about my day. So that's pretty much what you guys will be seeing. I should put this on game. Yeah. So that's that. We just did another one. Ventura. We came up with the numbers for Ventura, right? So we put in the numbers for Ventura. We put it in bad condition because it doesn't show any pictures. It did the math for us, so now we're just going to send the offer. You can drag and drop it in opportunities, or you can just do it this way. Whatever floats your boat. Now it's going to send out the offer, and then when they respond, the AI is going to negotiate. And that's the last one I'm going to do right now, guys. I'm going to go take a break, shower, pee, all the human necessities that I need to do. And then I'm going to come back and do the rest. And I'll go live and do it again. So everyone can see. But it seems like everyone's on lunch break or back at work now anyways, so I need to go do my own things, take my puppy potty, reset. Okie dokie, artichokes. How do I join the Discord? Link in bio, or I put in the comments up there earlier, community.wholetek.io. That is the website. Community.wholetek.io is the website. We could actually put this like right here, huh? I keep looking over to the side. And that can go right there. Anyway. Much better setup. Much better. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I don't know how to end this on this system, so. How do we end? Is my one friend still here? I think he left. The guy who told me how to do this, Oh, I can share the live? I didn't know that. Definitely gonna do that next time. Okay. If I just exit out of it, maybe